Each year, a gillnet fishery for salmon takes place in Barkley Sound. Gillnets specifically target salmon by having an adapted size of the mesh in the nets. The targeted fish is caught when swimming into the net and held by its gills, hence the name gillnet. We have a good relationship with most of the gillnetters and in general have very few issues with them. However, each year a number of nets end up unwanted on shallow reefs and dive sites. In cooperation with the Department of Fisheries and Ocean, we started a volunteer diver program and established a process by which the lost nets are reported. We can then remove them as quick as possible to reduce the impact on the marine life. This year was the first year that the program ran officially. In June, we were contacted by the local fisheries office and they informed us of a lost net on Jupe Rock, a known dive site. The net was snagged as the gillnetter had set his net upwind of a shallow reef. Although he had managed to remove a large part of the net himself, a portion of it had been left on the reef. Within the span of a week, we were able to go to the reef and look at the net. As we knew the reef well, we had no trouble locating the net and it was found exactly where we expected it. Cathy freed up as much animals underwater and the net, and I pulled up the net into our skiff. Within an hour, all of the net was removed. Now the real work started, as we had 200 meters of net full of live crabs, sea urchins and sea stars, and rotting fish remains to deal with.
Wow, it's a big one.
Yeah, and there's another one here.
We worked as quick as possible, saved about 100 sea urchins, a dozen sea stars, roughly 20 crabs, and many other critters.
Holy shit, this thing is heavy.
He's
Well, maybe because he's got like, oh yeah, don't take my...
It took us about 2.5 hours of working under the hot sun to release all the animals. At the end, our suits were full of fish remains, not the nicest smell.
We'll cut everything to stuff that like it will fall off if it crawls around the bottom.
Yeah.
Although some fish was killed, like a dogfish, some redfish and a number of rockfish, the fact that we were able to respond quickly made a huge difference in the impact. No seabirds or mammals were lost, and it was a big improvement from last year's removals. The volunteer diver program will be evaluated at the end of the year and may possibly be adapted to other areas. We appreciated the cooperation of the Department of Fisheries and Oceans and the local gillnetters who participated in the program.